And we are here in Henrik's second floor storage room. And you guys know that these crates in the northern part of the room are supposedly host to vampires. But it's the middle of the day and it's quiet up here right now. Um, and you are up here standing around these boxes. I think you had a plan to actually get them open.
They're so much better closed.
I can't see us. It's all.
On the right.
If just try moving your token once.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. Oh, right. Thing. I was looking at the other floor.
You're looking at the ground level, right?
Thing.
Right.
Where the coffins were. So
right.
I was confused.
Right. So yeah, so the whole gang's here. You do have the bones already. You left Henrik downstairs while you came upstairs, and that is where we left off. Silas, you were positioned near a box. I think you were.
I was preparing to use my necrotic shroud the moment they triggered the boxes.
Yeah.
Which, if I recall correctly, you said would give me advantage on the roll for initiative.
Yeah. Let's. I suppose if everybody wants to position themselves where they want to be for when the boxes finally bust open, you would imagine that once one of them is opened, that he'll call out to all of his comrades, and they'll all be upon you.
Where's Joe going? On her way.
I'm about where I want to be.
Right?
Yeah, I am as well, and I was so nervous that I fully put my head down and noticed the medallion turned black.
All right.
I shut my mic off because I need to shut up, but I am the Christian Bale of D&D players. Yeah.
So Fancy...
I can open that door, right? I know, and I'm the last one, but I was going through an existential crisis, and I'm sorry.
It's all right. I just wanted to make sure you wanted to position yourself outside the room.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay, all right. In that case, let's. Why don't you ping whichever crate you want to get open, and we'll roll initiative.
Well, I got to reload. I guess I didn't hear it.
Awful.
Are we going to open them one at a time then? Yeah, or we each open one?
That's a question. Whether you want to position yourself and time it, or whether you want to focus around one, or I mean, this is what I'm inviting you to all to start to discuss.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I want to get any closer to open a box, so maybe just one box at a time.
All right, Silas or Monk, you're gonna pop it. When are you gonna pop it?
I am positioned to use my shroud. That'll be left to Monk to open the box.
All right.
All right.
So let's get an athletics check, Monk. If you want to crack open the box that you're standing next to.
There you go.
Okay, so you start to, leverage the handle, or the lid, rather, of the box to start to pry it open. And it's stuck, and it's not coming, and you start to put a little bit more force into it. But it is right at that moment that it actually explodes outward. And we already crashed here. All right, so the box explodes outward, and there is a vampire there, and he makes such a ruckus in coming out that he immediately rouses all of his companions. So I'm going to drop all of them onto the board. There we go. All right.
Yeah, just a few vampires.
Yikes.
Oh
Oh.
boy.
Maybe like 3, not like 5.
No, this has always been. I remember this encounter thoroughly. Uh, all right, let's get that initiative rolled.
All right. Yep. Whoever hasn't
I mean,
rolled
not-
initiative.
I mean, I have advantage.
I
I'm
was
still
trying
gonna roll
not
like
to
a
meta.
6. 3. Okay, so 15.
One, two,
Going to do
three,
it twice.
4, 5, 6, and 7. All righty. I think that's everybody. And Chantala, as these boxes explode, their lids just explode, tumbling into the air, and earth is sent scattering all around them as these humanoid forms who are covered in dirt stand up and begin to attack. So you see these creatures kind of pulling themselves free from the dirt in their boxes. What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to use my. Oh, wait. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10. Yeah, I'm going to use my Radiance of the Dawn. I'm so surprised to be first.
So Radiance of the Dawn, does that focus its attack on one of them or multiple? Or
That's all hostile creatures within 30 feet of me.
And I think that is all hostile creatures basically on the map. Let me just see here. Yeah, that pretty much covers everybody. All right, so I'll start.
But it didn't roll damage for me.
Well, you look at the spell description and see if you can figure that part out, and I'll start doing saving throws while you read that. So, starting from the left, Constitution saving throw. So, made it, failed, failed, failed. Made it, and failed. All right, so all the ones marked with a red dot failed. What did you figure out about the text of the spell? Can you share it?
Oh, right. So it's 2d10 plus my cleric level, so it should be 8 damage.
And that's it's not
the
like a
ones that
concentration spell or anything. Can you actually post the spell? Do you know how to do that? There you go. Right. All right. You present your any magical darkness is dispelled. Each hostile creature must make a saving throw. Takes 2d10 plus your cleric level on a failed saving throw. Okay. A creature that has total cover from you is not affected, so it wouldn't have worked until they busted out of their boxes, but thankfully they did. You're a 4th level cleric, right?
I'm 3rd level.
Oh, are you guys still only 3rd? Okay. I couldn't remember off the top of my head. So 13 points of damage to each one of these guys? That's pretty amazing.
Well, so I had a really horrible roll. I rolled a 5.
Oh, you rolled the 2d10. I see. There it is. Okay, I missed that right there.
If you want to give them 13, that would be fabulous.
Sure. You know what? It was my mistake to miss it. So why don't we'll deal 13 to each of those guys on a save. It's half that. Okay, so these guys take 13 minus 13.
Really, if you actually click on the 2d10 there.
And it is radiant damage.
It is.
Which I have to note that they take radiant damage. So minus 13. This guy is minus 13. And this guy is minus 13. That is a nice opening move. Now these other two guys take 6, but it's still radiant damage. So they're going to be affected by that. Fabulous. Okay, excellent. Chantal, is there anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
That is quite enough. Vampire spawn over here. Oh, let's see. Can see this big guy over here. Comes in straight for you. So Chove.
I didn't even see him.
I didn't see him either.
Here comes
Them
Chove.
corners.
You have been grappled. You do not take damage.
Oh,
But now that you've been grappled, he can attempt the bite attack. And a 13 hits.
Yes.
So I need you to take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
But also remove 7. Go ahead and make a side note about what your actual maximum hit points are, because you're going to have to change them by 7. And that reduction in maximum hit points is going to be in place until you finish a long rest.
Got it.
So he is. So this vampire has come over and in a very swift and smooth movement, grabbed you, spun you around, exposed your neck to him, and sunk his fangs deep in and drank of your blood. And that's where he has you right now. This one up here is going to go after Silas right next door. Silas, you are grappled. I almost forgot something. Okay, so the vampire regains hit points equal to the 7 that you lost, so he gets plus 7 back. But his
So that one took only 1 point of damage.
basically.
Or,
No,
I'm
because
sorry.
he made his saving throw, so he actually is back to full health now.
Great. I'm so happy I was that health potion for
Right.
it.
Okay, so then, so this one hits you, Silas, and again elects not to do the damage and instead does the grapple. And a similar thing has grabbed you and is now trying to drink your blood and failed miserably at that. Bit his own hand instead of biting your neck. So, so that didn't work at all.
Yeah.
And you get to retort, Silas.
I will go ahead and use the Necrotic Shroud. And everything within 10 feet of me needs to make a DC 13 Charisma save, or be frightened until until my next turn.
All right, that puts only. So those 2 are out of range, but the 4 closer to you all have to make what
And
saving
unfortunately,
throws?
also DC 13 Charisma save.
Charisma.
Unfortunately, also Monk has to as well.
Yeah.
All right, so starting with the top left, made a saving throw. Top right, failed his saving throw. That's this guy. Right next to you, Silas, to the left, failed his saving throw. Underneath you, failed his saving throw. So basically, the guy in the top left is the only guy who made it. Everybody else failed.
Then, to inconvenience them once more, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. And my AC becomes 20.
So these guys are frightened.
Yep, they have. I think this is.
They have to move from him.
Oh, good.
So what else happens with them besides being frightened?
Just whatever the frightened condition is.
Okay.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
All right. Okay. So is that everything? You said you said you followed up with the second thing. What was it?
I cast Shield of Faith, and my AC is 20 for the duration.
So, okay, and that just affects your AC. That's not an offensive spell? Okay.
No, it's a bonus action to cast, and it just makes my
AC
yeah,
higher.
yeah.
Got it. All right, Silas. Still grappled by the vampire, and we go to
It's just
Everett.
screaming in my ear, isn't it? Just
So does the frightened condition mean they have to run away from him?
Don't
can't
believe
get
so.
near you.
A lot of times, what you're remembering is that there are definitely frightened conditions that usually have a little bit more to them. It says frightened and must use their reaction to move away, but frightened by itself doesn't involve that.
Okay. Then I am going to test my moonbeam. I think I will do it. If I do it right there, wait a minute. If I do it right here, both of them start in my moonbeam.
Let's see. Moonbeam is a 4x4. Here's a moonbeam effect.
It's bigger than that.
Oh, is it?
No, I'm saying it's bigger than I thought it was. Yes, I would cast it so that I can get as many of them to start in there without putting Silas or Monk in there.
Yeah, that's probably your best bet. Because that's one, that's two.
Let's do that one.
All right. So you casted a moonbeam.
Did.
Now, moonbeam doesn't deal damage when it's cast.
So everybody does it differently. And I think that's how you did it, right? It's when they start in their turn, not when I cast it. And
Correct. Right. Generally, the things that have ongoing damage don't do, because the design implication would be that you would hit a creature twice before it would have a chance to act.
Which is why it breaks the system.
Right. All right, so Moonbeam is cast. We've got it right there. I think that's it for Everett.
I'm not going to run away. I'll stay put.
We come to this vampire spawn, who doesn't get his regeneration because of the radiant damage that Shantala did. 2, 3, 4. Which of you is the softer target? We've got, oh, well, you're both armor class 13. So I suppose we could do a 50-50 here. She's going to go after Shantala. She's going after the one that casts that radiant damage. All right, Shantala coming at you with the claws. I think that's a hit. Again, I'm going to elect to not do the damage and to grapple you instead. And here comes the bite, which hits for 14.
Okay.
And that's 9 off of your hit point maximum.
At what? How much off my hit point maximum?
9.
Ow.
And the vampire regains 9 hit points from drinking your blood. And we go to Chove, who is grappled by the vampire next to her.
Alrighty, let's see. Am I at disadvantage from being grappled from like trying to make a shot with my longbow?
Grapple doesn't do anything except make your speed become 0.
Okay.
I have this theory that that I think whenever we all commonly use the word grapple, we kind of picture like a wrestling move where guys are really kind of wrapped up around each other. But in D&D, I think the more accurate term might be grabbed as opposed to grappled, because it doesn't prevent you from doing anything, and it's almost like they just got a hand on your shirt collar or something, as opposed to having you in a wrestling move.
Right, okay, because I just wanted to double check that, because, you know, I mean, depending on the situation, that makes sense.
Sure.
You know, okay, let's see. If I wouldn't inherently have disadvantage of that, I could try and make a shot off at the... I don't know what I want to deal with. Do I want to deal with the guy right here who's fighting me, or do I want to maybe start getting off some shots? That's the question. This this guy's frightened, so I think I'm going to focus on this guy right here next to me. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to hit him with? Okay. I'm going to whip out my hand axe, and I'm just going to make a quick attack. See, does 16 hit?
It does.
Okay, great. And I'm just going to add my dreadful strike to that, of course. It's just
Okay,
a
so
1.
that's psychic damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So he takes half damage from non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So he only takes 3 for that, but he takes all 1 of that psychic damage for a total of 4.
Okay, just one last question. I know I can't do anything else, but I do have a cantrip that is called one of the best cantrips in the game, called Shillelagh.
Shillelagh, I agree. I'm a big Shillelagh fan.
But
Shillelagh
I
too.
see it says it has to be the wood of a club or a quarterstaff. So in theory, am I allowed to maybe use one of my tools are either hand axe, sickle, or longbow?
Right.
Would that work on one of them, or no? Not in this case.
There is plenty of scrap wood available right in here that you could have a makeshift club out of any of these, and Shillelagh would be perfect for it.
Okay, great. Or bonk them with the long. I don't want my bow breaking, you know.
Right.
But I definitely like that piece of wood idea.
Right.
I want to know, does it have to be a piece of wood, or does it or can I use any of my hand weapons? But I got
I'm
that. Okay.
gonna say that the weapons all have properties, and that generally, I would say if it's not something that doesn't have the melee property, that isn't mostly wood. The bow doesn't have the melee property, so it's just not built for using like a bat.
Right,
even with
okay.
Shillelagh.
You want me to toss you my great club?
Yeah, that would actually be cool on your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be great.
You
Otherwise,
can just
I was
reach
gonna
down.
literally grab a 2x4.
Yeah,
that they had up there.
exactly. You can reach down at your feet and grab a 2x4 with a nail in it, and it would be a nasty weapon.
Yeah, that wins.
All right, so
Yeah.
if that's it for Chove, we go to our Tabaxi.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is use Misty Step.
Ooh,
I'm going
okay.
to get the heck away from that spot.
Right.
That's not a good place for me to be. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast this one right here.
Okay. Ooh,
Yikes.
a miss.
That's a miss. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Vampire Spawn up here does not get his regeneration, but he also is starting his turn in the Moonbeam. So, what does that involve there, Everett? Did we roll Moonbeam damage already?
I did not.
Okay.
I will do that now.
So a Constitution save, which he definitely made. And is that half damage on a save?
It is.
It is. So 6 points of radiant damage.
All of that.
All right. Excellent. Now that's just the start of his turn. Now he's going to get out of this Moonbeam. Sidestepping over here. And he's going to get in on some of this Silas action. And he's...
Everybody wants a piece of the noble. I
right.
know.
He's going to...
17's a miss.
God for that 20, huh?
5E. Can you be grappled by multiple sources?
Well, the attack misses, so...
I just wanted to know, though. Can you be grappled by multiple sources? A creature can be grappled by multiple creatures. Okay. Good note, just in case it comes up. But that attack missed, so he reaches in and tries again. 20 still doesn't do it, right?
20 just hits.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? He's gonna elect to do the damage.
Okay.
You know what? No, yeah. Take the damage. Take the 9 damage. He'll try to get you next time. Monk.
Thank God I still have those
Alright.
temporary hit points from Fancy from earlier.
So you are frightened by Silas, and so as long as Silas is in your line of sight, you have what, disadvantage on
Yeah,
ability checks and
disadvantage.
attack rolls. Yeah.
And it looks like any place in the room is going to be in my line of sight. So I'm just going to attack the vampire in front of me.
All right. With disadvantage, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right. So look at that. Disadvantage didn't hurt you at all. 7 points, which gets halved to 3.
And then my bonus. I guess I'll use my last key point and do a flurry of blows.
So there was the damage. What was the attack roll?
Oh,
And you get to go twice with flurry of blows, right?
yeah, I got one more.
Right.
Try to.
16 hits for 4. And that's non-magical bludgeoning, so it's halved to 2. And then 8 misses. So 2 points of damage to the one in front. On top of the 5 from the Yikawa. All right. Fancy. And you are muted, Joe.
Hold on. All right, so I already placed myself. I'm going to cast Mantle of Inspiration,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast it on Shove, Monk,
And Silas.
and Silas.
Okay.
I need that. And so they
What-
get 5 hit points. They can immediately move. We should take care of that now.
Is that
5
10?
hit points. And
Is
I
that
can
temp
immediately
hit
move.
points, or is that
5.
is it temp or is it regular hit points?
It's temp.
Yeah, that's
Well,
important.
Yeah.
You got to
yeah.
specify
Yeah, no,
temp
no.
when it's temp.
Yep. You're right. You're right. It's not a heal. It's plus 5. Yeah.
Temp.
And then they can all move. Yeah, temporary.
Full speed or half?
Oh, I threw it up there. Hold on.
Oh, right. It's all the way up there. Hold on.
No, I'll throw it down again.
Mantle of Inspiration. Oh, that's
Yeah,
the one up
yeah.
there. Okay, I see.
That's the glamour thing. Yeah.
All right, so 5 temp hit points, and you can all immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed. I don't think any of you moved on your last turn, so you've all still got full speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull back to here.
Much better.
Right?
Without provoking opportunity attacks. That's very
That's
nice.
huge. Yeah, that's a reset of the battle board. That's a massive,
That would have
massively.
been 4 opportunity attacks.
So, Monk, you want to go over there?
Yeah.
All right.
Shove can move too. Shove.
Yep, just was trying to figure out how far back I could get. That's 5, just cutting through Silas. Do I want to go all the way back, or?
You can walk on top of the planks. It's just difficult terrain.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm definitely just gonna move onto this plank, and when it's my turn, I'll, pick.
Oh, you can't move. I'm sorry.
Because I'm grappled.
Right, you were grappled, and your speed is 0.
That's
Oh, right.
I was just thinking that.
Oops.
Does
Yeah.
that beat? Does the Mantle of Inspiration, does it beat that?
But it says the Mantle of Inspiration. She says she can move up to her speed, but with grapple, her speed is
Okay.
0. So,
Oh,
so it does allow her to move her speed. Her speed is just
Yeah.
0.
Okay.
Thanks. That would have been really OP if it worked.
Right. That was
All
a
right,
good
what are
one.
you
It was
gonna do?
only that the token on your, or the little marker on your token only reminded me when I looked at it. It's like, oh yeah, you can't go. You're grappled. All right. So, was there anything else for Fancy?
Yeah. Can I tell if Chantella's hurt? Can I use perception and see if she's been damaged?
I don't know how your hit points are looking, Chantella.
Ah!
All right, I'll do a cure wounds on Chantella. You've taken damage, right? I don't want to waste it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like I'll be out in one turn.
That was the original plan. So I will do this. See how it goes. I'll cast it at level 2. Why not? Because I'm crazy like that. What happened?
So I got excellent.
11 points, right?
Excellent.
And I'm done now.
All right. We go to this vampire, this frightened vampire in the corner. And so he is going to attack Silas at disadvantage because of his fright. But you know what? He's smarter than that, so he's going to move down and get flanking to neutralize that disadvantage. So now he's just attacking regular.
But he also can't move closer.
It says he can't move closer?
Yeah, it's part of frightened condition. He cannot move closer to the source.
Oh, I missed
so
that
it's
part
diagonal, it's diagonal closer.
I would assume that. I don't know. Would that make it? Would that count? If you're already within 5 feet, can you move? Can you even move at that point? Because I think we stun locked the vampire before because he couldn't.
I'm
move.
I'm gonna take it as he can't move closer, and even if it's a lateral move, it still might be a little bit closer. So we're gonna just say he doesn't get the movement because he's frightened. So again, that puts him back to disadvantage for his claw attack, which comes in, and that's a miss.
That's a miss.
Follows up with another one, which is a miss.
Oh, thank God.
Right. This one down here, also frightened, but has flanking already. So here come the claws. So you get hit for 7 more damage.
Okay. Thank God for those temporary hit points. Well, thank Fancy, actually.
And Shantala. Oh, God, Fancy, same thing.
Yeah, close enough.
Oh, don't say that to Dan.
Oh, God, no.
Do I want to run away? No, I'll Does that hit? The melee attack.
Fixing a little error here. Okay, yes, 15 just hits for 19 necrotic damage. Ouch. Now, unfortunately, he's resistant to necrotic. So he only takes 9. But you did hit him for 9. He's still got you grappled, though.
So what do I do to escape a grapple?
You can use your action to break the grapple.
Too late.
It is. It is for this round.
Yeah.
All right, Shantala, you are still grappled by this creature, and this creature is more or less at full hit points. But hey, you know what? She's not at full hit points, so she's gonna drink. So Chove, take 11 more damage and 4 more off of your max.
Oh no.
And that little blood drinking does put the vampire back up to full health. and she's got another attack, but she can only bite once. So while she's drinking your blood to add insult to injury, this one reaches across with its clawed hand and viciously drags it across your chest, viciously wounding you for 9 more damage, just to add insult to
I'm
injury.
down. I'm down.
Oh no.
All right, this vampire.
It moved out of the moonbeam?
He did. I didn't on his last turn. I just had him attack Silas, and I completely negated all the moonbeam stuff. So I was kind of retconning that one, and I applied the moonbeam damage and moved him out. But I applied the moonbeam damage before I moved him out, because that is, had I been paying more attention, that is exactly what I would have done on his last turn, was get out of the moonbeam. All right, so now he's here. He is frightened, and he's going to turn around and attack. You know what? They're gonna stay on you, Silas. What the hell? This one is the one that's got you grappled.
Yep.
So here comes the bite.
Miss. Hit.
Now that doesn't hit. So
No, 21 hits.
He only gets 1 bite attack. He doesn't get to try it twice. So
Okay.
so it should have been this, and that misses.
Well, yeah. I'm assuming you just like still screaming in my ear because he's frightened.
Yes.
Yeah, this is going to be. I'm in a really, really bad spot here. Oh shit. This one has me grappled.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't know what to do here because my speed's 0, so I can't fall back, and and even moving, I'm gonna take 4 opportunity attacks. I'm gonna use my action to attempt to break the grapple.
Okay. I think it's DC 13 to break that grapple.
Is that a
You can do
check?
you can do athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use. I haven't used my channel divinity yet, have I?
I don't think so.
No, I haven't. I'm going to use Peerless Athlete and make my athletics at advantage. Because screw that. 15.
There you go. Advantage saved the day.
Nice.
The grapple is broken.
Okay, this is going to hurt, but I need to move out of the range. So I'm going to provoke many opportunity attacks.
But most of them will be at disadvantage. So
Most of them will be at disadvantage.
So let's do the disadvantage ones first. So here they come. 1, 2, 3. 12 misses. 8 misses. 10 misses. And here comes the 1 normal attack.
Which will hit.
Misses.
No, shit, it didn't.
Look at that.
Nice.
All right.
Dance your way right out of there.
Yeah, most of them are just scared. That's okay. I'm in a much better position now. And I will end my turn there.
I am, you know what, I'm going to take a moment here to copy in a new rule that I worked on over the past couple of days that I think might be, with Chove being down, might be relevant. So let me look up a handout here.
Okay.
So this is an optional rule that I'm working on called Potion Quick Drinking and Potion Toxicity. Basically, I introduced the idea of the toxicity as a balance to the idea that you can now do potions as a bonus action. And you just have to worry about drinking too many potions in a 24-hour period, so that if you down too many, there's a risk that you could go blind or something like that from it. But to administer a potion to somebody else is still a full action, but to take one for yourself is only a bonus action.
Okay. Well, I'm out of actions anyways, so, well, yeah. I'm going to just end my turn after doing some very fancy footwork.
All right, that's very good. Everett, I would imagine you want to move this moonbeam.
I think I would like to do that.
I think,
Here.
if I may guess, that's right where you were thinking about putting it.
You put it here?
Oh, you want it
Get
up
all
here?
4 of them? Does it get all 4 of them?
Oh,
Can
I
you
see what you're
center
saying.
it there?
All right, let's see. So, if we really split it. Now, in order to affect any given square, it's got to cover half of it.
There.
So
Oh,
when I go
so only
here,
get-
I see really only one square that you've got half of. So putting it here only targets one of them.
That's not good. How about over
No.
here? Problem?
So that gets 2. If you go up here, you definitely got 2, but that leaves that guy out.
All right, let's get the
This
2.
is about far south as you could go, which again isn't enough to get it in on that other guy.
Okay, well, I also want to make sure Monk has a place to go.
All right, so
All right,
the
good.
moonbeam is
There.
moved. I think that's just a bonus action to move it, though, right?
No, it's an action to move it.
Oh, is
And they'll take their damage when they start, right?
right.
I don't think I can do this as a bonus action, but healing word won't save Shove, right?
Healing word could certainly get her some hit points back. Shove, your hit points, you didn't go down because your hit point maximum was reduced to 0, right? No.
Oh no.
No, yeah.
No.
Because then you'd be dead.
Yeah, no. My hit point max currently is 14, and it was 25. But no, I like even with the temporary hit points, they just got me by 2.
Gotcha.
2 points.
No, so you could totally healing word Job to get her back in the fight.
Back in Shove.
Please. Thank you.
You're welcome. You've helped me out a lot. I know I'm a dumb kid, but I try.
Now, Chove, when you went limp, the vampire had let you go, so you're no longer being grappled.
Great.
But you are prone.
That's fine.
All right. Anything
can
else
move,
for
right?
Everett? Yeah, you can totally move.
I'm going up here.
All right. Vampire
And I'm an urchin Aster, so I don't think that's going to be difficult terrain for me.
Vampire Spawn regenerates at the start of his turn. And has Shantala grappled.
We're just gonna go ahead and make that a disadvantage with protection.
Nice.
All right, let me roll that d20 again. I think I did even worse that time. So, Shantala, you got hit on that bite for 11 damage with 7 off of your max.
Wait, I didn't realize I was being bitten. Sorry. Can I use my reaction?
Absolutely.
Too late. Okay. So, I put out light and give the vampire disadvantage on the attack.
All right. I believe he already had disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah,
Why?
from my protection.
Silas tried to help you out.
Oh, so you can't have... Okay.
Yeah.
Well...
So he hit.
Double disadvantage.
He hit in spite of disadvantage.
Okay, so, I have 15 damage, and how much minus my HP max?
So it was 11 damage with 7 off of your max.
Oh, 11 damage. Okay.
Right. And Silas, this vampire, whilst drinking Shantala's blood, reached out with the claw and actually hit you for 10.
Okay.
Jove, on your back.
So use half of my movement to stand back up. Quick question. Can I reach over this crate to try and grab a piece of wood?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. I'm gonna grab a piece of wood over the crate, and then I'm gonna cast good old Shillelagh on it, and I am just gonna go straight to whacking this.
Whack 'em.
So let's see. It says for the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage.
Right.
Okay, and the weapon's damage die become a D8. So I roll. Would I roll? I would roll a D8 then for this
For the damage, right? But you got to roll, make an
attack.
attack roll, basically a spell attack, and then 1d8 damage.
Right. So should I just roll wisdom then? Because wisdom is my spellcasting
Right.
ability.
And you're +5, right? So it's your wisdom. It's a d20 +5 to attack. Okay, so you definitely hit for 1d8 plus. Or is it just 1d8 plus your wisdom, right? Yeah.
Yep. So 1d8 would be. So that'd be my wisdom's +3, so that would be
5
5.
magical damage.
5. Oh, and how could I forget? I'm gonna also add my dreadful strike to that.
3
So
more
it's
psychic
actually
damage.
8
All
points
right.
of damage.
All right, very good, Space Bear.
All right. So despite the fact that I know they're resistant, I'm still going to use Hex on this guy here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try another Eldritch Blast.
16, nice.
And 6 is necrotic, so
Okay, right. So he's resistant to that, so he gets 3 of it back. Thank you for that. All right.
that's it.
Okay. Vampire spawn back here has taken radiant damage, so doesn't get any regenerate. There's 1, 2, 3. Coming at Chove.
Oh, go in the moonbeam. It's
Chove
pretty.
takes 7 damage.
Oh,
Monk.
not again.
1 hit point. Having flashbacks, oh my god.
What you got, Monk?
Guess I'm gonna aim on this vampire since he looks not at full health.
Okay. Okay, so you hit for 3.
And then unarmed strike. Nothing.
Nothing. Right. Fancy, save them all.
This is getting hard. I've been watching this whole thing. Well, I have to use my last bardic inspiration for the mantle for her, him, this guy, so they can make their move. I don't think any of them is grappled. Oh, Monk, are you grappled?
Nope.
No, I'm just frightened.
No, the only one grappled right now is Shantala.
So shows though.
Sorry, the frightened condition would be gone by now.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
So you guys can move.
And
that- Sorry.
Does a temporary hit point stack?
No,
You
temporary
get 5
hit points do not stack.
Well, I will
You can move.
Will temporary hit points technically get me back up?
Yes.
Okay, they will. Great, because I just put them in the
Yes.
box.
So I already have the temporary hit points if you want to give it to somebody else.
Okay.
The inspiration to somebody else.
I'll give the hit points to Shantala.
There you go.
That's fine. She can use them. And I am going to I'm going to step up, which I don't like doing. I'm going to cure wounds Silas, because he is just a maniac.
I appreciate the kind words. Oh.
There you go. Just a regular one. No big whoop.
9 points is a big whoop.
Yeah. I wanted to make a healer with pizzazz. All right, I'm done.
All right. Vampire Spawn gets regeneration. Monk,
Yeah, that hits.
take 8 damage. So this one starts its turn in the Moonbeam.
I'll get to recast that, huh? The damage.
Yeah, what was the damage from last time? Do you remember?
I think it was 6.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you if you want to keep it or re-roll it.
I just didn't know what the rules were.
I don't know
I could crit
precisely. I've seen it played both ways.
it too. So let's leave it for 6 now until I read.
All right. So he takes his 6 damage, which is radiant, which will prevent his regeneration. And he's going to move out of the Moonbeam. And he's going to try to attack Silas.
Okay. Miss.
Shantala, grappled.
Oh. Oh. Chove, you got out of the way. The rest of us have green circles around us. I shouldn't have a green circle. Is anyone else really bad off?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think, Shantala, you're running your character from beyond, so the Roll20 token doesn't necessarily have an accurate reflection of your current hit points.
Oh, okay. Okay, well...
In fact, it still has you as a level 1.
Oh, well, oh.
What's your current hit points?
8.
And what's your normal max?
21.
Okay, I'll update your character on Roll20 so at least the hit points are right. So now
I
you're...
wonder why it's not stating that. But won't worry about that right now.
Nope.
I want to try to... Oh, I want to have like 3 actions because... but, okay. So I'm grappled, I'm trapped, I'm low hit points, but I want to like stop this guy. So, I'm going to try to escape the grapple.
All right, athletics or acrobatics at 13. You
I don't
didn't.
know why.
You didn't
Doing
have
it twice.
advantage, so unfortunately the first one
No,
was...
that was an accident.
Right.
I
Oh, the first one was an accident. I should only count the second one?
No. Actually, yes, because I didn't think I had clicked on it, and so I did click on it. But it doesn't really matter. I don't think it's... Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. Did you have anything else you wanted to try?
So that means I'm still grappled.
You are. Your speed is still 0. You still have a bonus action, though, if there's anything you can think to do with it. Do you have a potion?
No. I don't have a bonus action. Oh. Okay, well, sadness, but I guess I'm done.
All right. Guys, I don't mind telling you, this fight's not going your way. This vampire just regenerated 10 more hit points.
Oh no.
And he's going to attack Silas. Silas,
Yeah, that hits.
take the 9.
Okay.
This vampire spawn starts his turn in the moonbeam, so he takes 6 points of damage, which is radiant. So I'm going to mark him as taking his radiant damage. And let's get him moved out. What is he going to do? He's going to move here, and he's going to attack Silas.
I'm gonna do my attack of opportunity.
Oh, did he move out of your range? Yeah, I didn't notice.
Oh,
So go right ahead. Yep.
I think it's safe to say we should probably fall back.
Easy for you
Attack
to
of
say.
opportunity hits for 4. All right, Silas.
All right, this is really going bad for us. I'm gonna hit the one that's grappling Shantala.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 9.
9 indeed.
Fuck. Shit. I don't. God, we are really in bad here. I'm going to hold my position, and my turn there.
All right. Everett, it's up to you.
So while my moonbeam's up, I can't cast again, right?
Concentration spells.
I believe, yeah, I think Moonbeam is probably concentration. So as
Right.
long as it's not another concentration spell, you can cast it.
But here. Do it? Okay, D. Oh,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, can you move it here? These 3.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was checking on Moonbeam as concentration. Okay, so yeah, we want to move it to get all these 3 guys. Let me toggle that off. Boom. All right.
And which Shantala or Silas, which needs the point? Give you a word.
Probably Shantala.
Shantala?
Well, if Silas doesn't, yeah. I would love to have some.
There you go.
Thank you.
This actually. Can these guys jump up on the boxes?
Can the bad guys do it? Is that what you're asking?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, certainly. You can do it. They can do it.
Then I'm going to jump over here. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Vampire Spawn didn't take radiant damage, so regenerates back up to full health. Has Shantala grappled. Doesn't need to drink blood anymore because she's at full hit points. So Shantala takes 17 damage.
Oh, 17.
Shantala.
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, I'm out.
And that puts you at 0 hit points, correct?
It does.
All right.
Is there still green and yellow?
So you're not grappled anymore is the good news.
But you still can't move.
Joe!
Alright. Okay, I've got an idea. Now that I'm far away, I'm going to hit this guy. I'm gonna hit with my bow, and I am going to cast, along with that ensnaring strike.
I believe you have to hit for the ensnaring strike to have any effect, though.
Yep. I just hit it right after I hit my bow,
Yeah,
so
right.
I didn't even see I only hit a 7.
Yeah.
Shit.
Anything else?
I can't cast a cantrip as a bonus action, correct?
And yes, you can cast it if it's got a casting time of a bonus action.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's one action. Shit. I just wanted to see if I could get any more.
As a spellcaster, I recently
Yeah.
I don't play terribly amount, but I recently did start playing in a game, and I specifically chose a spellcasting class so I could practice. And I found for myself that making notes of the spells that you can cast as a bonus action, specifically just going through and looking like those ones, is huge because
Right.
that just like really dramatically opens up how often you can use them.
Right. Because
So I
I was gonna hit.
specifically look out spells that are reactions and bonus actions and stuff like that.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. No, that's a good point. I've never really used guidance before, so I was
Sure,
curious.
sure,
But yeah, so I was definitely gonna hit Base Bear or Everett with that, just so they could do some more.
sure. Yeah, as long as it was a bonus, but that didn't sound like it was. So
Nope.
All right.
Fancy and Monk, you guys are just having a whole side conversation. All right, Space Bear, what's up?
So I don't know if you want to put an icon or anything on this guy. He was hexed last turn.
Oh, he was. Yeah, let's drop
Just
a blue dot on him for being hexed.
just to make sure that gets remembered.
Absolutely.
And then AC 14 on him.
Not quite. He's 15.
Oh, okay.
I hate those, don't you? All right.
Not sound sincere, Dan.
So, vampire regenerates. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think so, right?
Let me take that 10 back off. So, at the start of his turn, it's a question. At the start of his turn, he regenerates, but at the start of his turn, he also takes moonbeam damage that would negate that regeneration. So, I'm gonna do the moonbeam first for -6, and therefore his regeneration doesn't kick in.
I have a question.
Yes.
The bite attack, that does necrotic damage, right?
It does.
Oh, then I have resistance to necrotic, so I'm just gonna scroll back up to that hit that got me and just reduce that.
Yes, absolutely. If you can, if you want to even make it simple and just give yourself, I don't know, 5 hit points, it probably feels like you probably taken at least 10 necrotic damage, so you should have 5 of it back.
Yeah, okay, that works.
Just to save you the accounting trouble. So, okay, so this vampire is standing in the moonbeam, wants to get the fuck out. Does so.
Blood's not very good.
And is going to now attack Monk with the claws. And I think that hits Monk.
Yeah.
Monk, don't take that damage, though, because this vampire is feeling thirsty. Oh, yeah! And gets a nice drink out of you. So, holy shit. What's your maximum hit points, Monk?
19. Max is 23. There, it's at 19 right now. So
you're dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're dead. Your max hit points have been reduced to 0 as a result of the vampire attack. So I think it says the target dies if it reduces them to hit point max to 0. And that crit did it. This thing just tore open your jugular vein and drank you dry. And so you're not grappled anymore. But unfortunately, you have shuffled on. There is no death saving throws happening for poor Monk. Fancy.
I'm just going to stay around and haunt Fancy for the rest of his life.
What the hell just happened?
You let your manager die.
Oh, God. I'll find a new one.
Make me feel better.
I know. I can't save you. But I can. And Dan, can you show me a 15-foot cone?
I can.
I want this.
I'm sorry, I'm reeling. I don't take player deaths lightly. This is
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, it's awful. Trying to move on.
Fancy.
I think I can get 4 of them.
So with your cone, you definitely got 2 there. Well, you're getting Silas as well.
Well, first of all, I got to do what I have to do for my family,
Yeah.
who's going to be my new family since my manager died. So I can color spray them with just anger.
You
And I'm
can
gonna spray
you
them-
can get 3 vampires in a 15-foot cone here, but you're getting Silas as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you jump up here?
I don't have I can't choose my spell. Who is? You know what I mean? What do they call?
So you
Brad?
jump up on the box,
Yeah.
like Everett suggested, and you can target all 3 without getting Silas. And
Alright.
Monk is
But you-
just out of range.
Good enough for
Take
me.
this attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you would provoke an opportunity attack from.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay.
That's how much I believe in this plan.
So take. You know what? You don't move because you're grappled.
Damn you, Dan.
The vampire attacked you as you started to move, and he hit, and he elected to grapple you, which immediately reduces your speed to 0. So you do not get to move, but you still have your action.
He doesn't by any chance happen to play the banjo? Yeah, I'm done. I tried. I did the best I could.
Okay,
I'm
this vampire up here regenerates. Hops over Monk's body. Let's see. I gotta turn this so there's because now this is difficult terrain. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So can really at best get about there. But's gonna dash and go 1, 2. Actually, 3, 4. So the vampire is dashed and made it up here. Doesn't have an attack when it gets here, but he's in your grill now. This vampire does not regenerate.
Wait. I get my opportunity attack.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Go ahead.
All right. So I get to make 1 attack.
Right.
I have a plan for this. Might go a little slowly, but I do have a plan. I'm going to use... I can cast a spell, or can I only do an attack?
No, you have to... I think it has to be a basic melee attack.
Okay. Well, that doesn't do us much good, but I will hit him with my 2-handed spear.
There you go.
That's yeah.
Almost. All right. So this vampire didn't get his regeneration because he had taken radiant damage during the round. But he's going to now focus his attack on Silas. That misses, right? You're muted, Adam.
Yeah, 17 misses.
Okay. And a 16 certainly does. And we come to Shantala, who's making death saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running.
All right, so there's a successful death save from Shantala. This hexed guy over here starts his turn in the moonbeam, so he's taking 6 damage, which is radiant damage. He is going to get his attack on Silas.
Can you stop?
Is
rolling
going
like that,
to elect to grapple you instead,
Uh,
and now it's going to try to bite. and misses. This one takes its 6 damage, hops up out of the thing, and is now attacking Silas with advantage. 18?
Miss.
Okay.
Miss.
Silas.
I'm going to break the grapple.
Okay.
Okay, it's I still am under the effects of Peerless Athlete, so it's with advantage. 19.
Okay. Grapple broken.
Right, I'm just gonna get out of there. This is a losing fight and we're gonna die, so...
Was there opportunity attacks involved there?
I believe there are opportunities. Actually, that's me. It's the action to break the grapple, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, then that's opportunity attacks.
Looks like 4 of them.
Miss. 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 Hit.
Hit for 8.
Please just pick them. Okay.
You know what? I hate to be a prick.
No.
You
no.
didn't.
Fuck.
You
Please.
got re-grappled.
Please.
So don't take the damage. There's that. Everett.
I just want to get out of here.
I was so ready for this. Oh boy. All right. But here. Zach have 4 of them.
3. Yep.
So can you center it on him? Won't get all of them though, right?
No, yeah, you can get 3. Right.
Alright. I want them to stop.
Which one made the hit?
I believe it was this one.
Okay.
Chantal, you want some points? Or do you want to keep trying to save?
I don't know what the difference is. Like, I don't know what does what.
Making your saves will stabilize you, but getting hit points to get you back up.
Oh. Well, they're regular, like, healing hit points?
You like them?
Yeah. If they're regular healing hit points.
I'm sorry. Yes, regular healing hit points. Yes.
Yes.
So you now have 3.
Excellent.
All right.
Thank you.
If that's it for Everett, this vampire, which is at full strength, and I believe has fancy grappled, is going to, you know what? He's at full health, so he's just going to try to fuck you up instead.
That's at disadvantage, that second attack.
Okay. There was 2 misses anyway, so it couldn't have been any better with disadvantage. So that vampire misses.
Oh,
and
that misses? Okay, then.
And we go to Chove.
That would not rock.
What you got, Chove?
I'm just trying to think right now, because we definitely want to get out of here, but I want to try and hopefully see as many people as we can get out of here. So I'm gonna... if I were to move here... Oh shit, hold on, I'm on the... If I were to move here, could this vampire op attack me?
If you moved where?
Here, to this space right here.
No.
No, so even if I were to step back, like, it wouldn't be able to...
So if you moved here and then stepped back south, he would get one, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, shit. I wanted to give someone guidance, so at least, but I guess I'll just try and fire off another shot. Let's see. I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this guy, and I'm gonna hopefully I can hit it.
Okay.
Please tell me I can hit it. Let's see.
Not
10
quite.
enough to hit?
No. Anything else?
No.
All right, Space Bear.
All right. I'm going to move back here. So op attack.
Right.
Does anybody know the daylight spell?
Yeah, and you're grappled.
Cool. So in that case, they're getting an Eldritch Blast to the face.
I think you make that a disadvantage because it's point blank.
Yes.
Hey, it still hits. We'll take the damage from the first one. So that is half of the necrotic plus all of the force for 14 points of damage at point blank. Boom.
Cool.
Get pushed too.
No, I don't have that.
All right, and I think that does it for Space Bear. And then this spawn starts its turn in the Moonbeam, takes 6 radiant damage, moves out of said Moonbeam, and attacks Silas.
Miss.
Sorry, Monk. Fancy.
He's muted.
Oh, yeah, Joe, you're muted.
He's in mourning over me.
Yeah, I am. I don't kill players very often. I feel awkward as fuck. All right, Joe.
Decapitate me in a game. You decapitated me.
Joe, if you're AFK, we're going to have to skip you. All right. Oh, there you are. Are you here?
Yeah, sorry. My timing was a bit off. So if I color spray right now, I can hit all 5 of them, right? Including Silas?
I don't think so. I think at best you could get 3 of them in Silas.
Okay.
If you take a step back, you'll have a better range on that 15-foot cone.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me move back. I'll move back. Why am I not moving?
Oh, but I put the cone in your way. I'm sorry. There you go.
They're saying like that. 15 feet. 1, 10.
Now you're going to take a couple opportunity attacks for stepping back like that.
Hopefully I
But
stand
then,
up. I kind of have to.
then I think what happens is you get Silas and the 3 in the back.
All right, I'm going for color spray. Let's see if I live.
All right. Let me give you the opportunity attacks. And I'll even say in advance I won't grapple you. So just
I'll make
take...
that second attack at disadvantage with protection because it didn't
Wait, yeah,
last time.
Fancy, you are already grappled. You can't move, so...
Ooh, that's a problem.
Right.
Can I try to get out of it?
Yeah, then you could use your action to break the grapple. Either athletics or acrobatics.
So I wouldn't be able to cast anything though.
No, because you used your action, right? 13 is enough to break the grapple.
All right, so that was my action.
Right.
And I'm gonna have to try and take the damage backing up. Right.
Okay, right. So take the 8 damage for backing up.
Yeah.
With that 22, I was going to use protection to make that roll at disadvantage.
Okay, let's re-roll that. So it's still a hit anyway. So the 8 damage stands.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
This is awesome. I am so into this. Sorry.
I got 3. Ooh, I got right targets all around me. Well, Fancy's the only one who's been damaged. And they tend to like to beat up on the damaged ones.
Well, I'm actually at 3 hit points now.
Oh, you got back up to 3?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, right.
Worded her.
Awesome. I didn't update your token, so you're still prone, but you're not making death saves. Okay, let me take that off. Cool. All right, this spawn is going to attack Fancy. You just backed up into him. So Fancy, don't take the damage. Now you're grappled by this one. And he's going to try to bite you. And he misses. This spawn starts his turn in the Moonbeam, takes his 6 damage, which is radiant. He's going to step over, actually down here, and Chantal, you're still on your back. So I'm going to argue that he moves right over you and gets in on here. Now he has flanking on Silas. Silas, take 10 damage.
Now that's when it grappled me and it moved out of my range. So that means I lose its grapple.
Is that, you know what? That is the one that had you grappled, right? So he let you go to get away out of the Moonbeam.
Yep. So
Lose that grapple. There we go. All right. So that was his first attack, right? And he elects to do the 12 damage instead, and he's going to hit again, and a 15 misses.
Yep.
All right, Chantella, on your back, but conscious after a vampire just stepped over you.
So if I move, if I crawl, do they have their opportunity attacks with disadvantage?
I believe the prone condition. Let me look at the prone condition again.
It's genius if that works.
So it says an attack roll against the creature has an advantage. Is an advantage if they're within 5 feet of you. So it seemed that they would have advantage on the attack rolls as you crawled away.
Oh. Okay.
You can do it stealthy. Like in the wood.
So I really want to move, but if I do that, I'll have 3 opportunity attacks, right?
2.
If I like next to Cho.
If you move down here, you won't ever provoke from the south one, just the 2 northern ones.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I just. Oh. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I am going to try to make us all feel a lot better. There we go. So 6 creatures, 11 HP. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All of us get 11 HP. Healing.
Nice.
Those temporary hit points or those full hit points?
They look like regular hit points.
yeah.
That's healing.
Yeah. All right, does that do it for Shantala? Do you want to stand up or anything?
Yeah, I do want to stand up.
All right.
And I think I can still move.
You can.
Half my movement. I can move 1, 2. No, I'll stay put.
All right. Vampire Spawn starts in the Moonbeam, takes his 6 damage. Wants to get the hell out of Dodge. Comes
Moonbeam
down.
isn't touching them, is it? I thought it was such a great idea. Just not touching them.
So he's got Shantala in flanking.
Did he move out of Silas' space? Did Silas get
He did, that's right.
Oh yeah, Silas gets an opportunity attack. Yep.
Silas, get him.
Hits for 2. All right. And this one attacking Shantala. I think that's a miss. And a hit. But don't take the damage because he's going to grapple you.
So is he at disadvantage?
No, he was at advantage because of flanking.
So can I impose disadvantage on him?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Okay.
So he rolled. He was doing his claws attack, which is +6. So I'll re-roll that d20 and we'll do +6. So he missed on that. So in fact, he doesn't have you grappled.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right. And then this Vampire Spawn over here is going to attack Silas. Hits for 11.
Okay.
And you know what? Grapples you with the second one.
Why can't I just get hit for? Why can't I just take the damage? I would rather just take the damage.
All right, Silas.
Yeah, we're gonna break the grapple again.
No.
No, because why would I be allowed to do anything that would let me survive?
Right.
Ah,
All right.
I'm
This
gonna
cat does
cast.
something to
I'm
him.
gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Wait. Can you? Is that a bonus action?
Oh no, it is. It's an action. Yeah, never mind. No,
Yeah.
I'm just stuck.
Right. All right, Everett.
I don't like being up here. My friends are getting hurt. I'm in here. There.
I just had to fucking hit both times.
So which of these two are more hurt? This one or that one?
None of them are particularly looking hurt. The most beat up one is
No,
actually, in
that
fact,
sucks.
this one.
Okay. Alice, I'm gonna try and give the poisons for this one. Near Silas and near Shantala. Oh, Jesus Christ. I even bother.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Anything else for Everett?
I only have one more healing word. You guys want it or do you want to wait? Oh, wait.
Probably dead next turn. So
We'll be dead next turn?
yeah.
Oh, then your healing word is...
Vampire 2 misses on Silas.
I'm now out.
All right.
Should you guys be keeping?
Chove.
You can't take your heals home.
Cool. Love the situation.
Cool.
Okay.
Tight.
Is that Kat Dennings?
I was really channeling Jake Peralta with that cool, but okay. The question is, who is best to hit in this situation? Because Chove wants to see as many people get out before she's gonna head out. So, let's see. Who do I want to hit? Has this vampire received damage recently?
Yes, the vampire is damaged.
Okay.
Not
One last-
significantly, but damaged.
Okay. Let's see.
And it's our fault because we let him go to fucking box because everyone loves him.
So let's see. I'm gonna just try one more time. With my longbow to hit this one, just so I can hopefully reduce one of the op attacks on Shantala.
Okay.
Let's see. God, why can I not hit with longbow?
Right. That would have been at a disadvantage for a point blank shot anyway. When you're ranged and you're attack, yeah, when you're using a ranged weapon and you're attacking somebody who's right next to you, it's at disadvantage.
I'm doing this one. They're not right next to me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chove. You're talking, and I'm looking at Shantala. that's my spacing out. Yes, no, you're right. So you still missed though.
Yeah.
So
No,
so
I was just so confused. I'm like,
right.
but I'm not point blank. No,
right,
shit.
right. No,
How can
it's.
I'm a ranger and I can't hit any of my shots.
Space Bear, you are grappled by this vampire.
I'm going to attempt to not
Nope,
be.
throwing that one.
All right.
What is it, Nickelodeon?
You break it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so I'm basically moving my full speed the hell out of there.
All right. And you did not get hit because that was not an advantage, in fact. So the opportunity attack missed.
Okay, then I'm gone. Nope, wrong ability. Hang on. There it is.
So you've used 5 feet of movement so far. I guess you could even say 5 feet of movement gets you here.
Yeah. And then another 55 after that.
Okay.
So,
why 55? Do you have a super high movement?
yeah, doubling my speed. Feline agility. It's in the
Oh,
chat.
feline agility. I didn't see that there. Okay, all right.
I'll
55
be right
more.
back.
All right, so I'm going to basically, if your intent is to get the hell out of Dodge, let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that puts you right at the door of the base. Now, this was the room that Henrik is in, and Henrik is long gone.
Yeah, I not surprised.
All right.
Chicken shit.
Vampire spawn took radiant damage, does not get any regenerate. Everett, did you, on your turn, did you move your moonbeam at all?
I didn't because I wanted to try and poison.
Okay, so, and it's an action to move it, right? So, okay. All right, so this vampire does not have Silas grappled, but is going to try to attack him. Again, no advantage there, so that's a miss and a miss. Fancy. Grappled by a vampire. I will
Well, I'm
remind
gonna
you
try
all that...
yeah.
I'm sorry, Fancy. I just wanted to remind everybody that Shantala is the one carrying the bones.
The bones, right.
I have to do a strength check.
Athletics or acrobatics.
Ooh, perfect.
Ooh, but the advantage didn't apply and you needed a 13, so unfortunately you just missed it.
Yeah. All right. Done. Sorry. Wish I was
Right.
more. Oh.
Vampire regenerates. Vampire is going to reach up and attack Fancy. Or you know what? No. Everett, you're concentrating on that damn moonbeam. Going to attack you.
That damn moonbeam.
Right. So so take your 9 damage, but then make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so you maintain your concentration through the
My damn moonbeam.
But let's take 10 more damage and make another save.
I don't want to. 10 more damage and do another con save.
All right. You're a stubborn little bastard.
I took 19.
Yes, it looks like a total 19 damage. All right. So this one's got.
I'm going to. Can I do a reaction?
Oh yeah, please.
Actually, I don't have the slot. Never mind.
Okay. So this one's got Fancy grappled, and is going to lean in for the bite. And so Fancy, take 14 damage and 5 off of your maximum. Vampire heals for 5. In addition to that, Fancy, take another 9 points of claw damage. And Shantala.
I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That negates all opportunity attacks against you from all sources.
Exactly. Also my action, right?
That is an action, right?
Yeah. So I'm thinking of burning down this building.
Put a fireball on you?
I can't do it this turn.
He just wants to go back to the orphanage.
All right. So I think that's it for Shantala.
For me, yes.
This vampire spawn leans in. Let's see. Going after Silas. 2 misses. Wait, no. Advantage applies. So the 22 hits for 9. This one. A hit for 10 on Silas. And Silas.
I'm dead no matter what I do, so
Yeah, you are surrounded by vampires.
because I can't disengage after, and that's the limit. Are there windows here?
Yes, there are.
Okay, well there's literally nothing I can do. I'm just dead.
If I might make a suggestion.
Because it'll take an action to break out of the grapple, and then I'll get hit by 5 consecutive opportunity attacks.
Oh, I see. Because you can't disengage because of the grapple.
Is there a window here?
No. No, there's a window right here. And then one right here and here. And then Chantal is right next to one.
Yeah, so
There's only one way to get out of this.
yeah, no, they would have to miss 5 opportunity attacks in a row for me to even survive this, so. And they have a +6 to hit. That's.
I know.
I am just
Hopeful.
so
Let's be
frustrated.
hopeful for you.
Fuck it, just roll the 5 opportunity attacks. I'll make my escape right now.
Miss. Hit for 8.
Hit. Slashing, that's unconscious.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Everett. Still stubbornly concentrating on that moonbeam.
Yes, I know. I don't like seeing my friends go down.
Wait, which one rolled a 24? This one it won't break. I won't break disengage. I won't break the. I won't trigger the opportunity attack if it's that one that made the 24.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I just rolled a number of them. I didn't think really about which one was rolling what, but I guess in my head it would have been the third one, 1, 2. So I guess it would have been that guy who. But if he wasn't eligible to make the attack, that just means he made the attack. So.
Yeah. No, I'm just dead either. Yeah, like I said,
Yeah,
I'm dead
yeah,
either way. I can't even
yeah.
get close to the window.
Right, right. All right, Everett.
All right. Well, you're Silas. I have one slot left to level. I'm gonna healing word you as a bonus action. Want you out of there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it out though. They're just gonna knock me down again.
I might as well use it. Shit, that's all I give you. Really? Really? I'm going to, as my action, disengage, and I'm out of there. So if I take one hit, I'm out too. I'll go over here. What's in the other room? Place where we can hide? We're going downstairs.
Can I
All
just
right.
act dead on the ground so they just ignore me?
You certainly could try.
The moonbeam goes down, I assume.
No, you can still be concentrating on it.
Okay.
Until you cast another concentration spell. It doesn't cost you anything to do it.
Spent everything I had.
Sorry, Silas.
Miss. Hit. Yep. There. That's it.
And have you ever rolled this well in your life?
There's a first time for everything, right? Chove.
All right. I do not like this at all. Okay, where to even begin? Okay.
Dead.
Yes. Fucking Silas went down. I don't like that. I just guess it's really fancy. I gotta worry about at this point. I can't hit my shots. Shit.
I don't even know if I have enough bullshit
No.
to get us out of this, but I got a shot. I got a chip and a chair.
Yeah, which vampire is grappling fancy right now?
I believe the one north of him.
North of him. Okay, I am just gonna try one more time. Please, for the love of God. Hit. Yes!
All right. Chove hits.
I'm going to hit it, and then I'm going to also use cast Ensnaring Strike. So it has to... Oh my god, this is a bonus action. Wow. So because I hit it with my weapon, it basically a bunch of vines are going to keep it pinned. So it has to make it... It's basically restrained.
A strength saving throw versus your spell DC.
And it's 13. Damn it.
So it made it save, right?
Wait, what does spell attack bonus mean?
That's like if you're making an offensive attack.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was 13. If it had... damn it.
So
Damn it!
nothing on the save.
Alright, well, I'm still gonna add that psychic damage to it. Let's see, what can my d4 give me? There we go.
Three
So
more.
it takes 7.
All right. Space Bear downstairs at the front door.
Whole lot of nothing.
No sign of Henrik. Again, what time of day is it? I think it's noon. It's high noon, so it's and you're in a fairly busy part of the town. This is what's the word I'm looking for? A business area that you're in. So there's plenty of people about. Including not too far away. There's probably a guard or two that can be found.
Okay. There's that, and then my other thought is, this building's walls. I have a climb speed. Am I able to climb these walls?
If you have a climb speed, I suppose, yeah. I guess you can. I guess your claws could dig in. It's wood, so
So here's what I'm thinking as a strategy is to come around to the side, climb up the wall, break through the window,
Break the
and
wind.
start grabbing people.
all right. Let's let me measure out the movement here. So from where you were, it's 30 feet to the edge of the building. So your feline agility, what makes you move 60? So if you want to get to
Cat's claws. Climbing speed of 20, feline agility of 60.
okay, so you could get to this window with a dash, but it would take you until the next round to make it to this window.
Okay. I mean, the one down at the bottom doesn't really gain me anything compared to where I was before
Not
I left.
not too much, no.
And where's the second window?
Let me again. You can move 60. Let me wait. Let me measure that. So in one movement, you can in one full movement you can get there. So if you dashed, you can get to that back window.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And to the window or just to the wall where the window is?
Actually, up along the side of the building to the window.
Okay. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to use. No, that's not.
I'll put you
Any
right
chance
here.
there? Before I started moving, was there a guard around within 30 feet?
I'm gonna try to assign a percentile chance. Let's say there was a 20% chance that there was a guard nearby. So no, you didn't see any guards in the immediate area.
Okay. Okay, so that's my dash action. So yeah, I guess that's it.
All right. So again, I got your token right here, but you're actually on the other side of the wall, right there.
Yep, got it.
All right. And then we go to this vampire spawn here, who's gonna move his way up here and attack Fancy. Fancy, take 18 points of damage. Joe, you with us?
Yes, I am. I watched that whole thing.
18 points?
It was like Bill Buckner missing the. I'm dead. Ish.
Not
Right.
not dead though.
I feel like I'm playing with Edie Amin, but that's okay.
Nada.
All right, so I guess Fancy, make a death save.
Last King of Scotland, one of my favorites.
All right,
I'm done.
this is a successful death save. So that's a death save failure. This vampire is attacking you while you're down and unconscious, Fancy. So that is one death save failure. You wait. You know what? No, not when. No, this vampire's got better priorities than attacking a guy when he's down. There's still living targets 5 feet away, so I take that back. He moves.
Because I'm dressed to the nines, you know.
Shantala. You got it. He attacked you and missed with a 10, and he's going to attack again. But this time he hits for 8.
As a reaction, can I hit him with my 2x4?
Do you have something specifically that lets you attack as a reaction?
No, I just thought I could. Just help Chantal.
No, it's a nice thought, but I don't think, you would need something to specifically to say that, hey, you can do this. Not,
Yeah, okay.
right.
So I have my warding flame to impose disadvantage as a reaction.
Okay, all right, so I'm going to re-roll that d20. That attack was at +6, so let's see what I got. So I still hit. And it's still 8 damage, which I think brings you back down to 0 again.
No,
Does it? No? What are you at, Chantella? How many hit points?
14, because I.
Oh, you did a whole bunch. Okay, so you currently have 14. Got it.
So, but actually, I had a question. Can I have. Okay, so if my hit point max was lowered, my current hit points be higher than that?
Nope.
Okay, so, but then I have temporary hit points also. So will that add to my.
Temporary hit points are separate from regular hit points, and you always deduct them first.
Okay, so but when I add my healing, can I go up to my hit points?
Current max.
Not my temporary max.
No. Temporary hit points are a completely separate pool of hit points. You never add healing to temporary hit points. You can't heal temporary hit points. Temporary hit points, once you lose them, they're gone. You don't say, okay, temporary hit points aren't like, oh, I usually have 15 hit points, but now I have 20. And if I take some damage, I can heal back up to 20. No, you have 15 hit points. If you have 5 temp hit points on top of that, you do not have 20 hit points. You have 15 and 5. When you lose those 5, they're gone. You can't heal temporary hit points. You can get new ones, but you can't heal them.
So I think maybe I did my math wrong.
It sounds like 14 would be a lot of hit points then. It was my impression you should have had less than that.
So I had 3, I healed myself for 11, but my HP max is only 5.
So you got 5, and 8 hit points of damage drops you back to 0.
She still has temporary hit points.
Where did she get those from? And they're in excess of 3. And when did she get them?
Chantal, do you have a temporary hit point?
Fancy gave them to me.
Yeah, that was like 5 rounds ago. I think you probably.
Yeah, I think that was before I was unconscious. So
right.
Yeah. So I think.
Yeah,
so
you never add temporary hit points to your actual hit points. Temporary hit points are a separate entity altogether.
Okay, so am I actually dead, or am I just unconscious?
I believe you're unconscious again.
Okay. Did that lower my hit points though? That attack?
No, that was claws. So only the bite does that.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
All right.
So, excellent. I'm unconscious again. Oh.
Okay, attacking Everett. Everett, don't take the damage because instead you're grappled. And then followed up with a bite. So Everett, take 2 hit points off of your hit point max and 9 damage altogether.
I am down.
Okay.
Trying to get out of there.
So you just went down?
I'm down.
All right.
Oh.
No longer grappled anyway, but you're prone and you're making death saves. And you're not concentrating anymore. So the moonbeam goes away. And
I was all ready to try something fake. You had to hit me, huh?
All right, Chove coming in at you. 14 hits, and you get grappled.
Okay.
All right, this vampire spawn here.
And I take the 9, right?
No, yeah. So you don't take the. Do not take the 9 damage.
Great.
Right. Okay. So
Which one did you hit me with? Hit me with 9 and a 14 with the claw.
I'm gonna try to. This is a little bit of a foregone conclusion, and it's really dragged out. And I'm trying to just kind of express us through the last little bit here. I think we've got most everybody down. I mean, if you guys just want the agony to stop, we can just call it and say, the eventuality is what it is. But right now I'm trying to crank through this pretty quickly. So this guy can't attack anybody. Silas is down. Evie's down. Vampire Spawn can't attack anybody.
We're
Chove,
smoked.
you're being grappled.
All right. Okay. So I
Break
obviously.
the window. Break the window. I say from my.
Let's go. Okay. I assume that's enough to break it.
You wanted to do an athletics or an acrobatics, but the roll was good enough. We'll keep it anyway.
No, win as a team.
You didn't want to
die as
do a
team.
strength save. You wanted to do an athletics or an acrobatics check to break a grapple.
Oh,
right.
true. I mean, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just so used to doing saves.
Sure.
But yeah, unfortunately, this is gonna really affect Chove. She hates doing this, but she's going to. I can't disengage, so I'm gonna be op attacked, won't I? If I run.
And they're going to grapple you, so you can't run.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Yeah, and I spent my action.
Right. So you can't disengage.
Yeah.
Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm just reading something. This is a bonus action that I have. Oh, shit. No. Wait, I can turn oh wait, no, hold on. So I can turn myself invisible as a bonus action. Would that give me any possible advantage in running or no? I don't think so, right?
Yes, because it would make their attacks at disadvantage.
Okay.
So let me take the 2 that hit and re-roll the d20s here. So 13. I think your armor class is 13, right?
It is.
All right. So the second one still would have hit, and the third one still would have hit. So you still would have been grappled, even because they would have attacked at a disadvantage because you were invisible.
Right. All right.
But they managed to grapple you anyway.
Damn. So yeah, they managed to grapple me. I can't run.
But you're invisible.
Yeah, not much else I can do.
Till the start of your next turn. All right. Space Bear, you're outside the window and watching this carnage. I don't know what you can do necessarily, but
So looks like we're re-rolling new characters.
well, I will definitely take this moment to at least tell our poor departed monk that if you want to start whipping up a new character, make him the exact same level as Monk was. We can even keep it on the table about trying to bring Monk back to life. And if we ever do, you can switch right back to him. But in the meantime, we should definitely work on a replacement character to play in the meantime. And if we want to abandon ever bringing Monk back, that's, a can we can kick later down the road. But if in your downtime you want to whip up a replacement character idea, you can definitely do that. Unfortunately, we're still at an earlier part of the game, so access to bringing people back from the dead stuff
Yeah.
isn't quite commonplace. Not that it is at later levels either, but
So my question is for the party, is it a dick move for me to just get out of here?
no, no. For Space Bear, Space Bear could be the one who lived to tell the tale.
Yeah.
Save yourself.
Yeah, I was about to say he'll be the reason the new
Just
party
a
gets started.
question of where does Space Bear want to go?
Space Bear is going to bail back down out the window, and go find guards and just hope for the best.
All right. It's going to take you a little bit to find guards. The closest, definite position of guards would be the eastern gate of the town, which isn't very far away. Just but it would take you a couple of rounds of combat certainly. But we'll start that mission.
Okay, so yeah,
This
obviously dashing the whole way.
This vampire spawn just holds the ground, fancies out, vampire spawn. I'm not sure which one of them has you grappled or not, but we'll say it was this one because it was the second attack, and that would have been like 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
So, alright, so we'll put a bite attack. Come in 15 hits
Yeah.
for 16 points of damage, 10 of it off of your hit point max.
All right. Well, my hit point max is now 4, but let's see, it's 16. That was actually the total with my temporary hit point, so I'm officially at 0.
So, alright, so, and I think we are, I kind of knew that it was going there from really early on. I'm sorry it was painful and took so long to get there. I did want to let it play out. But it was pretty apparent to me that this fight was not going to go your way pretty early on. So kudos to you for putting up a brave and valiant fight against incredible odds. Now, Space Bear, after, we'll say it takes you a minute to get to the front gate, and another minute of talking to get them enough to respond to come back, and all in all, it's less than 5 minutes before you're back at the front of the coffin shop with guards. Now, what exactly did you want to tell them about what was going on at the coffin shop and why you needed their help?
Well, just that my party members are getting decimated by a group of vampires in the upstairs of this coffin shop. Maybe some of them are still alive and we can retrieve their bodies and heal, but I don't have a whole lot of faith in that.
All right, well, 2 guards came back with you. And again, it's been 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Could I roll some death saves with them?
Hold on 1 second, because I'll get there. Well, I'll officially take us out of combat. And so, Space Bear, you enter the shop, and it's all quiet. There's nothing, no sounds. And you make your way upstairs with the guards, and when you get back to the attic, you find your party members all unconscious save for Monk, who's actually dead. But they are all sitting in a circle on the floor, backs leaned against each other, all just laying there, unconscious.
Okay.
Not.
No sign of the vampires?
No sign of the vampires at all. And the bones are Shantala. You are everybody can go back up to 1 hit point again. I'm sorry, except for Monk, and you're starting to come to, and you realize that the bones are gone.
Oh no!
I'm gonna. If I come back to consciousness, is the small one still alive?
Yes.
Yes. I have 1 hit point.
Fancy races to Monk, and they're having a heartbreaking moment right now. Because Fancy and Monk, they were like Hulk and Thor.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
that was
ahead
a
and
brutal
Tough.
crit.
gonna go ahead and just reach towards the small one and use healing hands for just 3 more hit points for Everett or Evie.
Many of you's hit
Everett.
point maximum are reduced so low that you can only get up to a few hit points, even at full health. A long rest at this point is certainly going to behoove you, because that is the only way you're going to recover your hit point maximum is with a long rest.
So with the guards,
See,
I want to
sorry, go
basically
ahead.
drag everybody out of there.
Okay. No sign of Henrik. And the guards are looking at you. They can see that your friends have been in a terrible fight, and they even can see that one of them is dead. And I guess
Fancy's
I'm trying to gauge how the guards react to the presence of a dead body. They say, obviously this was a friend of yours, and they would. They don't have any suspects or anything, so they offer their condolences. But I don't know that there's much else. They say if you claim it was vampires, then good luck in finding them. But they don't see a problem. So
persuade them to listen to a song.
no.
Okay.
But we just out of
Keep going.
curiosity, what song was it going to be?
For those about to rock, we salute you.
Nice.
Not gonna be Amazing Grace.
No, I think about Monk.
I was thinking more Amazing
Monk,
Grace.
man.
That's right.
No,
So
Monk.
It's so overplayed.
do we,
We're rock stars.
guys? So do we burn this building down?
Well, actually, one
do we
thing
just
I
leave
think
it?
I can do.
I can burn the building down.
Or do we
I
just
can
leave
start
it
a fire.
So the guards who are within earshot of your conversation remind you that the village doesn't take kindly to arson.
Okay. Well,
If
then they can deal with the vampires later.
if I had actually managed to get one break it, sunshine had filled the room.
The guards, to their credit, say that they'll certainly look for Henrik to question him about your claims and see what he has to say for himself. There's obvious signs that there was a fight up in this attic and that you guys, got your ass handed to you by something. So the guards aren't completely insensitive to the fact that that there does look something like something considerable up here that roughed you up, and they'll be on the lookout for it, but primarily by looking for Henrik.
I'm going to suggest that they go take a look at the boxes then and start walking away.
Just kick one. Open the lid. Good. Because what could possibly go wrong?
So the boxes are still there, overturned, and with the earth spilled out. So they are boxes of dirt. But the guards don't make much interest of that.
Well, can we slow down the bite wounds on Monk and on ourselves?
Oh yeah, as I said, it's apparent that you did, you tussled with something and you have their attention. That there's something potentially dangerous, but they're also looking at the situation like, well, whatever it is gone, and who knows, when and where or if it'll pop back up.
Right, but it wasn't Henrik, certainly, who did this to us.
No, they believe that. They don't think Henrik is the one. They know Henrik. He's not capable of taking on a party of 6 adventurers and completely waylaying them.
I'll just pick up the corpse of Monk.
And
Carry him.
I'll just carry him.
you were trying to. Let me drop you back on the Valaki map.
Yeah, I think we're gonna head our pathetic asses back to the
in the church, tell them that the bones are gone. Bury Monk.
I think we should go back to the inn and get a long rest. We can
Yeah, I
leave the
do
church in the
too.
morning.
Whatever
I
we
am
choose to do.
I am carrying his body, so I am going to stop by the church first.
All right.
I'm
Father Lucian apologizes, and offers his condolences to all of you on the loss of your friend, particularly because you were looking into his business when it happened, and he says that had he known he was putting you on a path of such danger, he never would have bothered you, and he feels absolutely terrible. And the he says that he knows of healing magics, but they're not something that many Barovians deal in commonly. But he's heard about there is a healer in the town of Kresk, who goes by the name of the Abbot, and he runs the Abbey of Saint Markovia, which sits on the cliffs high above Kresk, and he is supposedly known to be something of a miraculous healer. And if anyone could undo the injustice of your friends falling to those dark creatures, that it would be him.
For now, because we need to rest. Is there a place where we can keep the body?
Yes, the undercroft of the church.
And I will
It's
pass off the body to
suitably,
him
yeah.
or his staff.
Yeah, they
Careful.
treat Monk with the appropriate reverence, um, and that is that. Irina is saddened at the loss of the comrade that she got to know over the past few days. All right, so with the church kind of notified about the loss of the bones, let me take a quick look at where we are here. All right. It seems that's all the goings on right now, and you wanted to go back to the inn and get your long rest in.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Yes.
All right. So we'll
Play
put
for free at the end.
the party went over to the church and then back to the inn, and let's put it. I don't remember exactly how recently your last long rest was ago, but let's say it's been less than 24 hours. You can only do one long rest every 24 hours. So you basically up
He's
until
telling it.
It was the last night where we took the baths and took
right,
the long rest.
right.
Yeah.
So so I think you have to basically kill about 8 hours, so you can take 8 consecutive short rests, killing time while you're waiting for the long rest to get here. So about 10 p.m. is where you can actually get that long rest in. So let's advance the time till 10 p.m. and then we'll advance it 8 hours after that for your long rest. So it is 6 a.m. The sun is up. It is day 5 here in Barovia. 26 days until the next full moon, and the weather today is a mild fall day, and there's a light breeze, and the sky, as always, is overcast. So everybody's hit point maximum is back to its normal level, which is very important. So you can all make that change. And as the morning kicks off, you actually see a familiar face who comes walking up to you, and it's Vasily von Holtz. You might remember he's the nobleman that you helped with his turned over carriage outside of Valaki on your way into town. He was hoping to catch you, and he said that he had a delivery that was being made for a client of his that was coming in from Kresk, and the delivery never showed up on time, and he wanted to ask that if you find yourself going that way, if you couldn't be on the lookout for signs that that something may have happened to his delivery, and that perhaps it was beset upon by highwaymen or something like that. So he said that he would be happy to reward if you could find the wagon and return it. He would happily pay you 150 gold, but if you can even just find evidence of it, he'll give you 50.
Was this the shipment of wine?
No, this is something else.
Okay.
We know what it is. They tell us.
He said he wasn't exactly sure what it was. It was some kind of family heirloom, something of value.
How are we gonna know if we find it? Know what it is?
He said the shipping company was the Boritsi shipping company.
Was
And
the prelude to FedEx?
right, the wagon should have some kind of markings of the shipping company. He would assume.
Any idea how big it is?
It apparently was somewhat large, not huge, but it needed a wagon. It couldn't just be carried by a courier on horseback. It needed a wagon. So
Everett is actually sitting moping. Loss of Monk. He's still not over it.
no, I know.
Yeah.
Me
They
neither.
were all busy this morning.
Tove still has not spoken a word since it happened. And I think I
Flashing
didn't
back.
get to say this before, but I think she kind of helped with carrying the body and may have accidentally taken a feather with her. And she's just kind of been staring at one of Monk's feathers in her hands the whole time.
Monk was the best manager that Fancy ever had.
I think
He
he was
really
the
was.
only manager Fancy ever.
Not true. There was another manager,
There was.
but
He was mauled by wargs.
he didn't work out.
Monk
And what happened?
blind.
Can't tell you
Steal
now.
from you? Steal from you?
We had disagreements. Let's concentrate on what's going on now.
I feel like
Trying to
everybody is
distract
so
myself.
bummed about this death. I know I am.
I am.
Like they tell you to good when you watch good DM videos. They're like don't pull it don't pull it the don't rig the dice in the player's favor. It's like let them do. If they die, they die, and it's like it's still hard to do. It's terrible.
All the dice rolls are open.
Right.
No. If we're gonna go this far, we might as well go this far. This is the song that Fancy wrote for Monk because they're very close, and it's crazy that I don't know. Are we wasting time now? I can get there.
Oh man. At
Is
some
anybody
point,
wondering what song I'm going to choose?
Yes, this is killing me. I want to know.
is it the Carlton dance theme?
I'm going to give Monk his song. It's awful. It's an awful song because
Do it.
I spent so much time writing it since he's been dead in the last 20 minutes.
Oh God.
All right.
I'm nervous.
Strahd just playing the fucking crab Raven left right now.
I gotta jam this. Here we
So,
go. You ready? This is what Fancy plays. Oh look. Hold on. Can you hear it?
Where
I
is it?
can't hear anything. I have like total nose count. Can you hear that? Do I need to turn it up? Is that 100?
Can't hear it.
Can't hear it. Post a link of the song in the chat.
Yeah, man. I wrote this. But I wrote for Monk. I had no idea he was gonna go down like this. Sad.
so a little while after the Seeleys visit, you get another visit. Someone comes to the inn and is asking for you, but you don't recognize this person. He's. Let me go ahead and give you a handout. I'm trying to tell you what you see here. Where is he? So you see, this fella, he's got in place of his left arm is this black, almost chitinous demon-like appendage.
Oh God, it's that fucking teddy bear man.
Right, and he is asking at the bar, and the barkeep kind of turns and gestures in your direction, and he steps up to your party and says, good morning to you. I'm Isaac. I work for the Burgomaster, and I'm hearing some interesting stories that you've been telling to some of our guards.
They're a little more than stories, but please continue.
It looks to be that Henrik's was the site of a terrible fight. It's one that you might have been on the losing end of, and Henrik is nowhere to be found. I wanted to know how it is you came to be involved in Henrik and uncovering this supposed vampire nest.
Why should we tell you?
I'm conducting the formal investigation on behalf of the town, is why you should tell me.
Oh.
Can I propose a trade of information?
You can propose.
If you could please explain to us or to me at least, the interesting doll collection, then we'd be happy to tell you everything.
You have me at a loss, sir. What doll collection do you mean?
The one that the toy maker is very afraid to talk about.
He kind of looks down and smiles and mumbles to himself, "The fat man is going to pay dearly for this." But then turns back to regard you. It says, I'm something of a collector.
It's an interesting collection.
But this is not nearly as interesting as you finding a nest of undead creatures in the walls of our town.
Man, please tell me if I believe this is more interesting than the vampires that we found in town.
Then you're a fool. And I don't have any tolerance or patience for fools.
Right. Well, barely explains anything, but sure. We found the vampires in the coffin shop. We were asked to retrieve the bones
And how
from
did
the
you
church that originally stole them.
come to investigate this coffin shop? You just walked in?
No, we forget. Out of character. What was the process? I forget how we actually ended up at the coffin shop.
It was Milovaj. Oh, please, no. If you remember, Chantal, jump in.
So, I think it was Evie turned into a spider and let us in.
That's how we got.
Well, that's literally how you got in, right?
No, but how did we come
How
to
did,
the
why do we
conclusion?
go there? How do we go there?
The trail of evidence was that Father Lucian told Yeska about the bones. Yeska mentioned it to Milovaj. Someone later told Milovaj that Henrik would pay handsomely for the bones, so Milovaj stole them and gave them to Henrik. I don't know that you pressed Milovaj to find out who it was that told him that Henrik would pay handsomely for the bones. Milovaj was not approached by Henrik. Milovaj was approached by another party and told that Henrik would pay handsomely for them.
I think he didn't give us a name, but he definitely kind of mentioned like he was on the outskirts of town.
Mm-hmm.
So it definitely sounded like he didn't know who it was. And I remember, Hilabach said like he had never met whoever had approached him. So I'm thinking they definitely were outsiders.
Got it.
Lavage was the helper at the
At
church.
both the church and the orphanage, right?
Orphanage.
Right.
So who's gonna explain that to Isaac?
Just
I
did.
don't think we should explain it to him at all.
Or just well, we were tipped off from a source at the church about the whereabouts of the bones.
What bones?
The bones, the bones of Saint Andrew, the ones that were recently stolen from the church.
Really? Interesting.
You must have known about that. I mean, given your position.
Not much of a religious man.
But theft is something you would look into. Am I mistaken?
We don't investigate any thefts that aren't reported.
I'm sorry. Who are you again? Your name is Isaac.
I am.
Why are we talking?
I'm investigating these matters on behalf of the Burgomaster, Valakovich.
I'm not sure if I'm familiar with who that is. We only just arrived in town.
Yes, your type seems to come wandering through every so often, but they never last very long. Oh, it reminds me, I heard about your loss. My condolences.
I'm sure you meant that seriously.
Everett just doesn't even look at him.
There's just like a side glance from Chove of, she's not going to say anything, but it's definitely the angriest the group has seen her.
Excuse me, I need to attend to my own religious matters, so if you would kindly step out of my way.
Might have further questions for you, so I guess we'll look for you here, since there's nowhere else that you're likely to be in town.
Have you gone to the coffin shop yet?
Yes, I've thoroughly investigated it, and we didn't find signs of much beyond the struggle.
And I will just leave the inn and head to the same spot as last time and do the exact same thing as last time.
All right. Isaac at that point takes his leave. Just lets him know. Lets you know. Reminds you that he'll be watching.
Isaac, before you go, do you know about the bones of Saint Andrew?
I do now.
What do you know about them? You have never heard of them?
Again, I'm never been much of a man who spent a lot of time listening to the stories of the church.
What stories do you listen to? Those of toys?
Watch yourself, young one.
I only heard what they said, and they said you play with toys. Oh, Evie probably would have been very happy to talk to you. On the other hand, play with your toys. Go back to drinking milk.
All right. Isaac walks out.
Is he following me as I leave?
No, no.
So could be like I just say to everyone, he could definitely be involved in all this. I just got a bad feel about him.
I agree with you. What's wrong with his arm?
Yeah. Cursed.
I was to ask him about that, but I didn't want to be self-conscious.
That's a really special dog.
I shouldn't have cared so much.
Mm. Oh,
What did he want from us? I don't know if he would help him with something.
He was basically digging for more information about how you stumbled upon this supposed vampire nest. You know, you didn't just come out of this. You know, oh, I think there's a vampire nest in that building. Let's go check it out. He wanted to know, more what was behind it, and the other parties involved. Which
I'm so happy we get pretty much useless information.
Yeah, I mean, it would seem to me, I'm a little unclear because some of it was discussions amongst the players, yourselves, as you were just reminding yourselves of various elements, and it's not necessarily what you were saying out loud to him. So, to the best of my recollection of what we just went through, you didn't really tell him about Milovaj or anything, that you kept it vague. Am I correct in that understanding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like definitely. I wasn't saying any of my stuff in character.
So if you didn't tell the truth, what exactly do you say to him to say, like, how you came to how did you come to suspect Henrik had vampires in his shop, or that Henrik was involved in something nefarious?
Henrik actually told us about the vampires.
What's that?
Wanted our help. And Henrik was the coffin keeper.
Yeah.
Coffin shop. We could just say that he actually asked us to help him out.
You could. That's a brilliant lie, because until they catch up with Henrik, they can't prove you wrong. So.
Well, and it's very close to the truth, also.
All right. It is. It is.
Yeah. Close enough.
And so Isaac's follow-up question to that would have been, how did you come to know Henrik? He's not a man who travels very often. I haven't. I can't recall a time I've ever heard him leaving the walls of the town. And you just arrived. So how did you exactly know him?
We just walked past his shop.
We're new in town, so we were checking out the shops.
All right, he can't prove any of it wrong, so again, he accepts it as the answer, and everything goes as already stated, where he is left. But yeah, you're pinning it all on Henrik and really minimizing, just like, oh, it's just chance. We happen to be walking by, and this guy said, save me from the vampires.
Pretty much.
All right.
Good.
All right. That gives Isaac doesn't necessarily believe you, but he doesn't have anything to really press on, so he'll conduct his investigations and see what he comes up with.
Is he still here with us, or is he left?
No, he's left.
Oh, do we feel like taking a little journey?
To Kresk, so we can revive our friend.
Well, so how long do we have before we can't be revived?
You would want to make the trip sooner rather than later. That's for sure. I mean, a few days old probably doesn't represent a problem. A week old, maybe gets harder.
We're gonna need a wagon.
Mm.
I think
I can become a horse.
I think they sell wagons.
Or we could go find one. You know, maybe in their gratitude they would let us borrow it or take us somewhere if we found the wagon that has gone missing.
You know, Vasily von Holtz has put you on the task of finding a missing wagon. Maybe you go out on foot, you can find this wagon, and then, hey, you got a free wagon.
Well, we wouldn't steal it necessarily,
But
but
borrow
in their
it.
gratitude, they would let us borrow it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to check yourself.
So we should probably have him give us a wagon because the wagon that he's looking for is destroyed. We still have to bring the item back. We need a wagon to bring it back in. He should give us a wagon.
Yeah. Where can we find him?
Vasily? You don't know exactly where his house is.
Gamekeeper, no?
No.
Or knocking on doors.
Is the bard around?
Yes, he is. His name is
Okay.
Rictavio.
Rictavio. Yeah, let's ask Rictavio real fast. Maybe he knows since he's so social. He's the bard. Maybe he knows where all the important people in town are.
There you go. Usually a good idea.
Nancy, you want to talk to him? You?
So, Rictavio says, you know, he was a traveler, much like you, who came to this land some months ago, and he's been trying to make the best of it, trying to set up his carnival show. Always interested in talent. If any of you have any talents and are looking for a job, he's trying to build a circus.
Circus. Well,
I have no idea what a circus is, I'll be honest.
I might have some skills, but I don't need a job at the moment, I don't think.
You know, there's a little bit of something that I had previously forgotten that I'm going to catch up with right now. Chove. Let me find this little thing. You have a strange feeling, Chove.
Oh no. What am I dealing with?
Okay, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no! What the?
What is that? So loud.
What did I roll? Okay, please let it be DC 10.
All right, let me see what it is. Okay, so I'll tell you what you felt. You felt a pretty strong compulsion to consume more of that pie, of Granny's pie, that you ate some the other day. And after 24 hours, the temporary hit points conferred by the pastry were removed. And you came real close to compulsively consuming another piece, but you managed to resist the urge.
Okay. I thought that was going to be something else. I had no idea what that was. Okay.
Right. I actually think.
I'm glad it was pie. Oh my
Right.
god.
And not Rictavio.
Let me see.
I thought this was going to be some weird freak show kind of situation here. Okay. Whew, I feel better about that.
Right. No, I made a note of when you ate the pie because that I needed to track 24 hours after, and that was actually yesterday afternoon. I don't think you'll have to make another save at this point. I think you have effectively broken your addiction by passing your first saving throw.
I'm going to remember that word.
Yeah.
Well, then how many of the there are a lot of Barovians who are probably addicted to those pies.
No kidding.
But
Yeah.
I'm not here, so I don't know what's going on.
Not something we want to get into right now.
No, we're not. Chove just thinks it's grief.
So, so did you have particular questions for Rictavio, or?
You know, Vasily.
Oh, does he know Vasily? No, he doesn't. He's not somebody that he's encountered in his time here. He must not frequent the inn, because otherwise he'd know him.
Right. Well, I guess we can't ask him who to ask, so maybe we
Well,
should ask the father?
I was gonna say, why don't we ask the father?
Yeah, he
I'm thinking.
doesn't. He says he recognizes the von Holtz name as being a noble family, but he doesn't know Vasily specifically.
But the doctor. What about the doctor?
Again, no.
Oh,
The
maybe the jeweler?
Burgermeister.
Well, you would like to go talk to the burgomaster now?
Not really.
Burgermeister
No.
knows everybody in town. He's the owner of the town, right?
No, the head
True.
magistrate.
Overseer.
Yeah.
Think you want to go
Seems
talk
like-
to him?
Is there a stable in town?
Yeah, Arisek's stockyard over at the far end has some pens for animals, and then Isabella's Animal Emporium has some space there too.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I have handouts for you. Locations, Valaki shops, Arisek's stockyard, and Isabella's Animal Emporium. Now there is something of a little message board pinned here in town, and you can see that there's a single flyer calling for help. There's apparently this is from the village of Erasnu. Are making calls for adventurers or those with wilderness skills. That they have a case of missing persons that they desperately want to get resolved before the winter sets in. And so they're making a call for able-bodied adventurers to come help with a case of, again, of missing persons. And the contact name is Grigory Stefanovich, and apparently he owns a business in Erasnu. Called the Hare and Hair. It says, go to the Hare and Hair, which is spelled hair like the rabbit and hair like on your head, and ask for Grigory, and that there's rewards for helping the village in their time of need.
Where is he?
This is like a community bulletin area that is making reference to the village of Erasnu. I'm going to drop us back on the valley map here for a second. So you're currently here in Valaki, and the notice is from the village of Erasnu.
He's just following Chantaler and Joe.
We need to get to Dusk. Right.
And then, yeah, Kresk. Kresk is over here.
So that's not very far.
I have some travel times. Let me look them up.
Like a shuttle service? Or?
Still,
Well, if we
Fancy
went
didn't-
to the Emporium, we could get mounts.
Fancy is still morning monk, and I don't know if you guys understand. It hurts. deeply.
Vallaki to Kresk is approximately 8 miles or about 5.5 hours of travel.
Oh, let's go.
Vallaki to Erasnu is 15 miles or 10 hours.
That's in the opposite direction, right?
Right.
Getting Monk back potentially would take us to Kresk.
Okay. And that's along the way where that with the V name. Should write all this crap down.
Vasily von Holtz.
Vasily told us we need to look for the urge.
So the plan is to head out the western gate of Vallaki with I guess without Monk's body, right?
No, we have to bring Monk.
We're going to bring. Okay, all right.
Don't you think? I mean, well, that's just me. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
is
If we're gonna go to Kresk, we're gonna bring Monk's body with us.
Mm-hmm.
if you wanted to ride me, I can turn.
Have you even seen the thin red line?
No.
This is tough. This is hard. But we're gonna get through this.
How are we
Better
carrying?
little change
I'm
of
just being
scenery.
dramatic for the hell of it.
If nobody else will, I'll carry his body.
Like I said, if you want him to ride, I'll be a horse.
I was about to say to actually get an actual horse is only 15 gold pieces.
Wait,
Or a
Let's do that.
donkey or a mule.
Yeah,
Monk,
but
Let's
I
do
was
that.
thinking a horse because it's 60 feet. So
Monk
Okay.
was the first person in Fancy's life that actually cared about him. So let's see where it goes.
Won't be the last. It's so. Everett will hold the reins of the horse. I'll pay for it.
Okay, so it's at this point in the travel. It's been. I should have left. I should have left the time. You left at about 8 a.m. And it took you an hour to get this far. And you can see lying off to the side of the road, somewhat in a ditch, is a small wagon that has a for lack of any better descriptor, a coffin-sized wooden crate in the back, and it is slightly busted open. As you can see, you can't see the contents, but there's no horse and no driver anywhere around, and it does have the lettering on the side of the wagon, the Baritsi Trading Company. This would seem to be Vasily's missing shipment.
What condition is the wagon in?
The wagon is in fairly good condition. It doesn't seem to be busted up.
And is it just like on the side in the ditch, or is it just off the road?
Just off the side of the road. Still upright. Nothing traumatic.
Is it empty or?
No, it's still got the contents, but the box has shifted and busted open.
So I want to find out what's in the box.
Okay. It is a beautiful suit of plate armor that is all obsidian, but has these veins of red marble kind of running through the surface. It is a gorgeous suit of plate armor.
Oh.
Wow.
Also probably weighs a ton.
I assume only one of us could wear it at the moment.
I think I'm literally the only one who can wear it. But I don't want that plate armor. It's not mine.
How are we going to get this back to Vallaki?
We paid for a mule, right?
We've got a steed.
We bought a riding horse.
We have
a riding horse.
You could hook up a horse to this.
Sorry, what did we actually get? Because I'm a little confused.
I bought the horse.
Well, there's draft horses and there are riding horses.
Oh, the riding horse is only 15 gold.
You know what? That's actually a typo. It should be 150.
No, it's on sale today.
I know.
90% off.
I caught that
Furniture
one the
store.
other day, and I'm like, 15. It's like it says the other horse is 100. Why is this one 15?
It's only got 3 legs, that's why.
It was supposed to be 150.
One in the back.
That's just the
Yeah.
donkey.
The mule and the donkey were, or the mule, yeah, the mule and the donkey were 15 GP too.
Are the donkey and the mule, are they also 150 gold?
I think Isabella's Emporium has all those prices.
Yeah, it says 15 as well. I'm just is that another typo?
I don't think so. I think it's just the horses that are expensive.
Oh, okay. So we can just get like a mule or something to just to
Right.
carry the
Push the mule up to the wagon. I think that would work.
Well, I don't know if we want to be particular, but you know, horses have to be trained to pull a wagon. They don't. A horse that's trained to carry a rider isn't necessarily trained to pull a wagon.
I think I couldn't afford the horse. So I bought
Draft
the
horse
animal. It was.
is expensive, I know.
Oh no, because I don't have 150 gold either.
But a mule could just do it as well because it's also just a work animal.
Yeah, no, that price of 15 for the donkey and mule is confirmed.
Okay, so it is just 15 gold for like a mule,
Yeah.
and it can carry 420 pounds roughly.
Right.
So it could probably pull this. It could probably pull the wagon.
Now the question is, you didn't do any of this beforehand, so do you want to go back and get the donkey, then travel an hour back to the village, get the donkey, an hour back out? So I mean, it would be like 3 hours by the time you got both the donkey and the armor back to the village. But
So
you
I
could
bought
do it
the
in 3
animal.
hours. Oh, you already bought the animal?
I thought I had a horse.
Oh, right. But you only have
I'm just switching it to a mule instead.
Okay. Because it's really about having a pet, really, is the big thing for you. So it doesn't really matter if it's exactly.
Hold on, is it Evie or is it Everett right now? Because
No,
one of those is gonna go insane.
So Everett is doing fine. He's feeling a lot better. And he is holding on to the donkey.
Just
Oh, Evie.
like sleep nice every night.
He's still sad about Monk.
Monk dying. It's awful, you know. He was my manager, you know. But I'm a free agent now. It'll be okay.
So,
are we gonna bring the wagon back? Or are we gonna?
Well, it wouldn't help us to have a loaded wagon going to Krask. We could just put Monk's body in the wagon if we deliver the coffin to that Vasily guy.
Okay. I turn around and go back. Or
We
Monk.
could just take the armor with us to Kresk and then bring it back.
What was the reward for bringing it back? Was it just 150 total, or was it each?
It was total.
Total, thank you.
Yeah. And if you want, I'll just advance the clock 3 hours, and we'll say that you've gone ahead and gotten the armor back. Vasily, interestingly enough, was waiting for you shortly after you got in through the western gate. He almost like he knew you were coming, and he excitedly took delivery of what you had, and he instructed you or he requested that if he could take the wagon, he would see it back to the delivery company.
Are they the delivery company there in Kresk, right?
Yes, yeah, they operate out of there. He said he could get it back to them unless you were going to be headed that way.
We have business with the Abbey there, so We could take it back.
Then he would be very grateful. He
What
actually,
is this thing, by the way? What is this thing?
he says, it looks to be a suit of heirloom armor. I knew it was a wartime heirloom of some kind. I didn't know it was such a piece of artwork, though, and he really is appreciating it. It is a exceptionally beautiful suit of plate mail. And he says, this is fantastic, and he actually hires. There's a few men standing about, and he quickly pays them to. He says, take this to my house, and he gives them instructions to go to leave it where he says, and they quickly run off and do that for him. And with that, he says that he thanks you again, that you've proven so helpful and reliable that he'll definitely let you know if there's other things that you might be able to help with. He does ask about Irina. He says that beautiful young girl that you were traveling with. I don't see her with you anymore. Is she all right?
She's staying with some family. She's fine.
Oh, very good. I would hate for something horrible to happen to such a lovely girl. While we're on the topic, I can't help but notice that the Birdman is no longer with you.
It's partially why we need the wagon.
I understand. I am very sorry, and I wish you good luck in your endeavors. I assume that you are headed to see the abbot.
Yep.
Yes, that was the plan.
Hopefully, his healing magics can help you. Good luck on your pilgrimage, and with that, he turns and leaves.
How did you know? How did you know we were here? Or did you know to wait for us?
He says, I have a man like me makes it his business to have eyes everywhere.
While we're still in Valakia, I'd like to propose something to the party. In the treasury, we have a thin platinum necklace with a topaz. We have a topaz pendant worth 750 gold. Could we sell the necklace for the gold, and could I buy a hunting dog?
Yes.
Why do you need a hunting dog? Is
That
my
would be
question.
cool. That would be so cool.
Well, I was about to say, 'cause if it's a question about like feeding us while we're walking through the woods, I've got like a natural explorer feat, so I can like provide food for all of us if that's a question.
It's not a matter of providing for food. It's just those dogs are trained to sniff things out, and I think an extra nose, especially one built for this kind of task, would be useful to have.
I knew we were going to have a conversation at some point.
Well, is there any place that will that will buy that high quality of a necklace?
The jewelry.
Yeah, there's a jeweler in town for certain.
Perhaps the jeweler would be interested in such a piece.
Yeah, I've got a handout for you, as a matter of fact. Because I love me some handouts, let me tell you. There we go.
Is it so bad to want a dog?
No.
It would be
Well, that's an
Kind of
expensive diamond.
the dogs.
He's
More useful than
expensive
a
though.
dog
That's
has
the
a necklace.
problem. We're poor.
Well, if we sell the necklace, we'll have far more than the cost of the dog left over.
Do you
We'll have
see how
600
much
gold.
money-
We'll have 600 gold left from that necklace.
My fantasy life is going way too close to my real life right now.
So those...
May I please sell the necklace and buy the dog?
Well, so if we sell the necklace, we should divide it up. Divide the gold up amongst all of us.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And then you can do whatever you want with it.
Yep.
Okay.
Everett likes
I mean-
dogs.
I think they should really this.
Question: how's your animal handling skills?
Terrible.
Bad, actually.
Okay, looks like Chove is taking care of someone else.
Use some of the gold to buy animal handling lessons.
Good one. I'm actually a little surprised it wasn't one of my proficient skills, and instead it's nature, despite it being intelligence. It's my only nature roll. It's my only intelligence roll that I don't have a -1 in, which is funny. Find that interesting.
Yeah. Me and religion.
What's that?
But I definitely have a thought or two. So yeah, go and get the dog. No complaints from Chove. I just wanted to know why you were getting it. Out of character.
Well, I'm not going to tell you out of character. I'm only going to tell you in character.
Evie will ask. As
Oh,
the
God,
dog
it's
shows
Evie.
up. Yeah, as soon as the dog shows up.
Now,
Depends on how we're dividing up that necklace.
one other thing you notice while you're in town is that there are a number of folks who are go ahead and they're taking down these older proclamations that are all nailed up that read as such, and they are replacing them with new ones that read as such. So the Wolf's Head Jamboree seems to have been yesterday's news, and the new festival du jour is the Festival of the Blazing Sun.
Listen,
Do we know?
guys, I got this. I finally have the gig.
Maybe we
could
don't want to attend that because it says children are required, and I just gestured to Evie.
Did you get the dog yet?
We haven't sold the necklace yet, so I'm not sure how that's being dealt with.
No, I'm still Everett.
Okay, you're still Everett. Yeah, until that whole matter gets taken care of, I'm not touching a thing.
Fancy's playing that gig.
I'm trying to do
That's
math
the
in my head.
It's math and D&D. Damn it. Only I
So
didn't have to
with
think.
the 150 that Vasali gave us and the $750 necklace, that's $900. If we divide that by 7, it's 128 gold pieces and copper, 57 copper. Or yeah, is that how it works?
Fancy is playing the Festival of the Blazing Sun, and he is going to dedicate it to Monk. This is it. It's a perfect storm.
Well, I think
You think?
after the accounting goes of how we're, I think your math is right on. It's 128 gold plus change for each of you after you sell.
That's without the calculator.
That should be divided by 6. Not 7.
Yeah, there's 7 of you.
Oh, because of Monk. Oh, no.
Oh, right.
Oh, Monk gets it too.
But we'll still put it in Monk's purse. We'll put Monk's share there, and maybe maybe he'll be back soon. Maybe he'll be back real soon. I think.
Honestly, bro,
I think
Dan
where
has
we're
killed
leaving
me
it.
so many times. So funny. Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
I think where we're leaving it is it's noon here at Vallaki. We know it's only going to take 5 hours travel to get to Kresk, so you still could totally get to Kresk today. So Monk could be alive by dinner time.
Yeah.
Um,
So we are selling that, right?
if you guys,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to keep people really late because I know it's a school night. But if you want to, you know what? It's probably too much to get into right now. It's already 10:05. Yeah, we'd be in for at least another 45 minutes, if not more. So I guess we'll have to punt till next week. But we will leave it at this point here, noon in Villaki, assuming all your merchant business is done.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy a dog.
Right, and
Right.
and then we can hit the road with the new dog in tow. And I
Okay.
guess you've got the Boritsi shipping wagon,
Oh,
The mule.
and you
so-
got a mule. You got a whole little commune going on.
Well,
I'll
And a dog.
deal
Yeah,
with
I mean-
buying with I'll start the whole dealing with the dog buying next Monday.
yeah, I was about to say I'll save it for next Monday too, but I figure we should actually maybe get an actual horse. I personally just think, especially if we're gonna have the money, I think we should have enough.
I mean,
I
if you
just
have
think
them,
it's a good idea because they can go 60 feet, and that's just the mule can only go 10 feet further than we can.
But we can't.
Yeah.
We have to each get a horse.
It was 150,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, 150 for a horse.
at
But
level
with the
5,
wagon,
I can summon a horse anyways.
we could be
And I-
generous. We could be generous with the wagon and say that all 7 of you could ride in it with 2 horses pulling it,
And we need roadies.
or 2
well-
mules.
I was thinking at least somebody would ride the horse.
I see. Right.
How to direct the roadies.
Well, these are things we can kick around all during the week. If you want to, message me or start up something in the group chat about some of this accounting stuff during the week, please, everyone should feel free to do so.
Dan, I don't need you to cast color spray, but we'll talk about it.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will call it for tonight, and thank you all again. And we will, Monk, again. I'm bummed for you, but you're legit.
fucking killed you.
You are going to a guy who can bring the dead back to life. So
All right.
so
Cool.
this is this is maybe you're visiting him earlier than you would have normally, but you've got a damn good reason to do it. So I'm excited to see how it shakes out.
Can't wait for next week. See what happens.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody again, and we will see you next
All right.
week.
Yes.
All right.
See you guys.
Hey, have a good week,
Bye
everybody.
bye.
Thanks,
Hey, guys.
everyone.
Yes. Thank you, guys.